Good day, fellow investors. We recently discussed how Warren Buffett said it's better to be prudent in this environment. Then we discussed on how you can be prudent by hedging. We also discussed how you can be prudent with dividends and value. And what's left to discuss is gold as protection. Let me immediately start with gold. I think gold is okay and will get to 10K. That's for sure. When it comes to gold, if you look what our politicians, not just Trump, they are simply in this mindset, we can print money, we can give money, everybody will be rich and happy. 2,000 dividend per person, genius from Trump, banking on the short-term memory of people or just the first level thinking, give me money, I'm happy, instead of thinking, oh, that's my money anyway, so it doesn't change. You're paying it in taxes here, you're getting it there. So, okay, but that money printing and that easiness to print money and just give it away, indebt yourself, things like that, gives me the certainty gold will hit 5,000, 10,000 sooner than many might expect. However, this is the only gold that I own, and it's probably in my family since Franz Josef was still the ruler of these areas. It's pretty thin coin, so not much value there, it's just a family memory. However, I don't own any gold. And why? Very simple. It's not a productive asset for me. I'm an arrogant value investing prick. I think I can do better with productive assets. Because if you look at what drives the price of gold, it's the fund of flows. Inflows, people getting excited, prices are going up. Outflows, prices are going down. Outflows, inflows, things like that. And there is no fundamental way to explain gold other than the feeling the markets have. Booming, busting, booming, busting, booming. And why I don't want to invest in gold? Because there was this period, I know the desperations gold investors had here, because here is where I was looking at gold miners, even made some money. I was still playing around with that, but I said, okay, you can make, you might not make, but not for me. However, if from now we get, unlikely, but you can get a 10-year period because maybe it's too much exuberance from a normal trend, you can get 5-10 years of nothing, and I prefer delivering value no matter what. So if we look at the price of gold, since it was detached from the dollar, inflation years booming, then declining inflation or inflation below expectation, busting, then too cheap, China buying gold, India, things like that going up, going down. This is a lot of years. This is 8 years. And then still nothing. This is 11, 12 years of nothing. That is the risk, and then now booming. Yes, it can go higher, but it is just a gamble. And it is based on supply and demand. I don't know who will demand it in the future, who will sell it in the future, so not my kind of wealth accumulation strategy. You know, I'm a Buffettian, so no utility, no production. You dig it out of the ground to dig another hole and put it in. I firmly believe that productive assets will do better no matter what gold does. Why? Because it makes something while gold falls for 20 years. That's it. And even if gold does 10% based on inflation, I still want to do better than inflation, so that's my goal. And yes, gold has done better than inflation now, but if you go back 12 months ago, not that much. This is exactly what I'm talking about. It's too fickle, too much supply and demand, no something that is productive that I can hang on to. And where will gold go? I said 10,000, but where will it be in 5 years, 3 years, 7 years? Nobody knows, because you can find great theories. They're printing money, they're doing this, lower interest rates, but you never know what will work and how it will work. So we have seen this great run-up. Enjoy it if you have it, but now with the price more than twice higher, the risk is twice higher, and the likelihood of return Again, impossible to know because it all depends on the future supply and demand. So again, you cannot be smart. So that's my take on gold. I think, again, gold, as always, is just a personal situation. If you want to see my value investment strategy that you can maybe combine with your gold, check my research platform or other value quadrant videos.